Chatunga Bellarmine Mugabe, the last son of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, the late president of Zimbabwe, has been remanded in custody to March 3rd. And this is the information which we have received so far. He appeared in court, and this is what we need to take a look upon. And we will be taking a look on what was really transpiring in court. According to the update, they say that Bellarmine Chatunga Mugabe, 28, and Tobias Mugabe, Matonodze, 33, remain in custody until March 3 for the start of their formal bail application after Johannesburg court appearance for attempted murder, possession of a firearm, and defeating the cause of justice. This is what we have for you, and let us take a look on some footages which we have right here.
Concealed, which we believe is the weapon that was used during the commission of the offense. We haven't got the weapon, and we suspect greatly that this weapon was
so anyway, it's not a stage yet.
Yes.
I'm most likely going to be the trial magistrate.
As the court proceeds.
So I'm not doing the bail application.
That's right. I was informing the court about the charges.
So what I'm more interested to hear at this stage is...
The state, thank you for the indulgence. The state is opposing their immediate release on bail. The state still needs to do the profiling of both accused persons, to also check their status in the Republic of South Africa.
But anyway, be that as it may, so the defense will indicate whether there's a need for bail application.
Indeed, it is their call, by the way.
So at this stage, the investigations are not done.
Far from over. Thank you.
Hopefully not that far. But anyway, thank you, sir. Yes?
Yes, Your Worship. As per the submissions of my learned friend for the state, we have had a preliminary discussion with regards to a proposed bail application, and we've agreed in the interim while they conduct their investigations to set down the bail application for the 3rd of March next week, Tuesday, I think.
3 March.
3 March, yes. It will be conducted by senior counsel on our client's behalf.
Okay. 3 March. The court will be Regional Court 1 for the bail application, both in custody.
So as you can see right there, they are in consultation with their lawyers, and the issue is that the court was deliberating on whether they would be able to come and apply on the 3rd of March after some processes, some profiling had been done. So this is the current position, this is what is happening, and we hope and believe that we'll be back to court at the 3rd of March. That is the information which is right there. And this case is becoming more sophisticated, more complex. It seems as if the state in South Africa is more interested in this matter than anything. So prospects of them being so him in state. So because we also be looking at a day in South Africa legally rather than South Africa illegally, that is one of the key issues of discussion. So as you can see right now, they were having some consultations with their lawyers, and that is what's happening at this point in time. So what you need to know is this investigation that the firearm which was used yet to be found. That is the reason why you have seen that they have been charged with another charge of defeating the ends of justice. So we will be watching to see the extent of those charges. Are they stemming from the fact that the firearm has not been found as of yet, or are they stemming from any other things? I think as time goes on, we'll be getting more details as to what really happened, what really transpired. And remember, the victim will also be very important in this court case. In the entire court case, the victim will be also very important, because he will testify. You need to be to be there to testify. He's alive. What it means is it's up to the victim either to exonerate them or to nail them. But at this point in time, everyone is worried about the issues of the CCTV footages. Everybody who is talking in private is asking, can we have a possibility of having CCTV footages, say that when they say he exited the gate, what happened afterwards? That is what everyone is asking for, so that the boys are not pinned on a case which is not there. So that is the opinion of other people who believe that probably it might be a political issue. It might be something, remember the Mugabes. They are very important in the power matrix in the nation of Zimbabwe, in as much as the G40 is concerned. They are believed that at a certain point in time, they might have interests in the politics of Zimbabwe, simply because it's believed that to some extent, the way they lost power, their dignity and whatever, they might want to fight back. Especially Chatunga is believed to be more hostile to the current regime, the regime of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. However, there is nothing so far which is linking the regime to what is happening right there, except when there is some interceptions between, or which were found when between these comrades and Comrade Geza. Remember, there is a complicated case of Comrade Geza. There are several stories which are coming out. There are people who had taken pictures with Comrade Geza, and they believe that those pictures are supposed to be private, but they are worried how those pictures got leaked to the public. That is the reason why they believe that probably the contacts of Comrade Geza were compromised. If the security of Comrade Geza was compromised, if his chats were leaked, some photos were leaked to the public, it becomes an issue of concern to say, how did these pictures reach the public domain? So all those rumors, and those are issues which are happening right there. So you can see that other analysts are believing that, imagine a situation where probably Chatunga was in touch with Comrade Geza. I'm giving you an example. I'm not saying that is what is happening. That is an opinion which is being given by other people to say, okay, imagine a situation where there was a communication between Chatunga and Mdara Geza. Imagine a situation where there could be probably that they were involved to some extent in the political activities which are happening in Zimbabwe, and the people who might have dealt with Mdara Geza, imagine if they managed to retrieve some information. So those are issues which are being raised, because when you're looking at the how interested the South African authorities are in this case, you can understand what we are talking about. And another issue is, where was the security of Bellarmine during the time? What were they doing? Where were they? So when they came back, what happened? What did they do? Why is it that the police left the premises unattended, all of them? And when they returned, what really happened during the night? So that is one of the most important things. But as of now, the reports are that there is nothing illegal extra which was found within the premises. For example, people have been looking forward to see if they will have charges like possession of drugs whatsoever. At this point in time, there are no charges about that. Remember, the court, the police were given a warrant of search. They came, they searched for the firearm. They did all they could to find the firearm, but nothing else except the vehicle, which was fitted with VVIP protection equipment, was discovered. So you can see that other than from this whole issue of shooting, concealment of the firearm or defeating the ends of justice, there is no any other thing as of now. But we'll be watching to see in the future if anything is going to come up. So the court will need to determine how did they defeat the cause of justice or the ends of justice, because it might be an issue of their defense that they didn't shoot him. They he was shot by someone else. It might be another issue. And also, I think it's very important to know that I think it was an agreement together with their attorneys that they postponed this whole thing up to the 3rd of March for them to apply for bail, because investigations are still on, and also they still need to ascertain how these people are in South Africa. Are they in South Africa legally or not? So that would be another important issue so far. After then, we are likely going to see the courts giving them either bail or denying them bail. So as of now, these are the two accused who were arrested at the crime of sin and at the scene of crime, and they are still in custody. They've been remanded in custody up to the 3rd of March. And the health of Chatunga Mugabe is of concern to a lot of people at this point in time. So this is what we have for you. We will be watching to see what is going to be happening. Let me see if we can look at other pictures which are appearing. Those are some of the pictures of them when they were in court. You can see that Chatunga is not looking as healthy as expected. It seems as if the young man is not looking fine. No one knows the reason or what is really happening with Chatunga. No one knows at this point in time. So this is what we have for you, and we'll be continuing to look at this matter and understand what is really happening, and we'll be giving you updates. Thank you very much, everyone. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.